Flash and the Fundamentals. Two complete opposites solve the world. If you're listening on iTunes, don't forget that you can watch these podcasts by subscribing on our Facebook or YouTube channels. We're going to call this celebratory drink. So there's a reason you're drinking. Not just because it's passing news. Okay. Alright, you got to scoot in a little bit, sir. Got red there. We got red there.
What does that mean?
It means we're recording.
Oh,
man,
you got Easter egg here?
Oh, we had an Easter egg, a crazy Easter egg, huh? Hidden toys. I gave him a treasure map, like with where to find.
Oh, it was just for your kids, just your kid. Yeah.
Fuck those other kids. What am I doing for other kids?
That's funny.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool.
What, you found another one?
He's just excited because he's a crazy girl. I'm gonna put this in airplane mode.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm flash.
Because money might. Yeah, literally, that fucker flashes.
Yeah.
When we were at the movie, he was like,
That meant my video camera at home was
Oh, there was somebody doing the ring?
no, not Ring. I have another. I'm not going to describe what kind it is, but it's a video system, and every time it detects motion, it sends me a video of what that motion is.
Whoa. That's got to be addicting.
Yeah, dude, it's like you can everything. It's like you're at home all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's cool. But
Yeah, it is.
It seems like that would be a little nerve-wracking.
Why?
Because
You just put it on stun.
Stun.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, sir. Welcome to our April 4th. It's the
Is this
4th
staged?
Fashion of stage meeting.
Meaning, was it sit there for a camera purpose?
No, I would like to show everybody this is my new fastest DeLorean in the world, a decanter, because my man Sean in China is just that good of a friend and thought to celebrate the release of fastest DeLorean in the world, he would make me a decanter. Who does that? Except for a guy who knows how much I like Lagavulin whiskey. And Don was nice enough to fill this up for me. Now, he didn't realize he was going to be filling it up for me. But when he brought it over for me to have a sip, I took the entire thing and poured it in the decanter. and he tried not to punch me in the face.
Something witty to rhyme with decanter?
Yeah.
Continue your banter.
Right, yeah, you bitch. You were pissed. It was awesome.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, and this is a celebration because our movie's out.
Fastest DeLorean in the world.
I didn't realize how good this man could pimp a movie. I should have known. You're good at it.
It's called marketing.
You're good at marketing. Hey, I'm pimping you today.
Yeah.
We got to surprise a little kid today.
Yeah, that was
Golf
fun. That was fun.
He was really sweet. He was a little sweeter than that. He was a little sweeter than that last kid you surprised. Way to go, Adam. It's my goal never to edit these things, and yeah, I might have to edit that.
Sometimes.
So, there's another thing we're going to be celebrating. What's it?
Nothing. I'm just...
You had something? Okay,
No.
we have an actual sponsor for 6 months.
Of what?
What?
6 months of what?
He was going to sponsor the podcast for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. There's
Because
so many things going on.
dude, it's been so crazy. Like, no guests for a while. I don't even think we're going to talk about that president guy because what's the point?
45?
45, whatever. Fucking idiot. God, he's so stupid. Anyway, so we go to. I get an email last September, right?
Yeah.
And it's he says, "Hey, I'm thinking of getting a time machine," and he just writes. He has all these questions for me. And it's the most professional email I've ever gotten in my life that wasn't a cease and desist. And I got it as I start to reply, and I went, okay, Jesus. I was like, dude, just call me, you know. And he was so gracious, like, dude, all the other time machine owners won't even give me the time of day. And I'm like, welcome to the club, sir. Like,
wow.
Yeah, he was like, dude, thank you so much. And so I talked to him for about an hour. And by the end of it,
what is that about?
People are just jealous and competitive. Right? Now, I am too, but I want to at least give you enough ammunition to beat me, and then let's go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't want to, like, racing the Special Olympics. I want to race somebody who can race.
Right, kind of like Matt gave me all the clues of how to play,
and then
and then he beat me.
And then he beat you. But that's cool. Like I would rather So I talked to him, and honestly, by the end of the conversation, I said, "Don't get a time machine, brother. Like 2015's over. You know, this was before the Ready Player One.
What city is he in?
Columbus. He's in Ohio, basically. I said, I get like maybe 2 or 3 calls from there a year. But he didn't listen to me.
He went and bought one?
He got one. And it's
Who did he get his from?
Bruce. I told him to go to Bruce.
Oh, you went to Bruce? Okay.
Yeah. I might have mentioned Danny. Danny doesn't really advertise that he does it. Bruce does it. Bruce is the mortal enemy of Video Bob, therefore my best friend. So anybody I can put his way, I can't wait to do it. So then he keeps asking me questions, and I'm trying to help him. Like, wow, you went with it. Way to go. I like the balls, right? He makes a nice website. He literally goes to my website and kind of rips it off. Yeah. And you know what? I wasn't even mad.
Is it called Rent DeLorean?
No, his is Ohio Time Machine Rental.
Oh. Because there's somebody that follows me. I don't know. I think it's on Instagram.
Yeah, everybody tries
and
to do it.
It says Rent DeLorean.
Yeah.
And I thought it was you, and I'm like, no, it's Rent the DeLorean.
Right, no, what happened was once I got some success, people were like, oh, fuck. And like, remember Martin did Rent My DeLorean. That's how I took that name, by the way. He let it lapse, and I'm like, oh, I'll take Rent My DeLorean, and pointed to Rent the DeLorean. Bitch! Like, I like the actual fighting that goes on. So then he goes, hey man, I would like to send your family a gift basket for how nice you've been. I'm like, this motherfucker's trying to butter me up. What is he doing? He's like, he wants to sign a contract with Rent the DeLorean. I'm like, there's no contract, dude. If I get a call, I'm calling you up because you're the only guy around. But he sends me a package with T-shirts for my kids. He gets some gifts. He sends us some candy, some Buckeyes. That's what they call them.
That's because you're the king of renting DeLorean,
right? And so I'm like, all right. And then he goes, I wanna sponsor your podcast. And I'm like, okay, hang on a second. And this is where my brain had to go.
So what does that mean? He'll be purchasing Lagavulin for us?
Yeah. No, the issue is, I like you, man, but I'm not sure I want to pimp your rental business, because the truth is if they come to rent the DeLorean, I'm going to get a cut somehow, right?
Right.
So I don't really want to say the name of your shit. But you know what? You're so smart at how you're doing this. You're going to make me be so respectful of you. I'm going to fucking mention you every podcast for the next 6 months. Like, he's doing what the other guys didn't.
They call it quid pro quo.
It is. It is, but
quid pro quo.
First of all, no other time machine owner would do this. Secondly, I just have so much respect for how professional he is.
Quid
pro quo, right? Quo.
Okay, I didn't know if quo was second or third.
Quid pro quo. Right. Something for something. Right. Speaking of Trump, that was a good segue from that. But no, so our sponsor is OhioTimeMachineRental.com. Rental starting in May.
OhioTimeMachineRentals.com.
Yeah, I might not have that exactly right, but you didn't write any copy, dude. So that's your fault. But I'm assuming we'll have copy to read. And I got to say,
Columbus, Ohio.
I think it's Central Ohio, all of Ohio for that matter. And I'm also thinking of letting him license my. See, I'm so stupid to do this, but I'm thinking of letting him license my. I have a nice commercial, and before I got a lot of business, I did a YouTube thing where I advertised, and I got so much viewership. You know those little 5-second videos on YouTube, and then you can skip them after 5 seconds?
Right.
This one, you get the stats, I got like 95% watch the entire thing, because it's just a shot of the car and my voiceover talking about dreams for $1.99. And it's the piano opening from our documentary. It's my voice. And if he's smart and he runs that and it says Ohio Time Machine Rental, people are going to think it's me. And any cachet I might have in that area because of so he's basically, it's brilliant. He's basically taking...
Yeah, he's coattailing all of it.
Good. And you know what? My hat's off to you, sir.
He's your first franchisee.
It's about what is... And you know what? Again, it's just like with AG in San Luis Obispo. I hate him and I love him. Right? Right? Like, I have all the respect in the world for him.
I love everybody.
No, shit. Listen, if you... I hate whining. I love people that win. This is a lifestyle choice. man, how come you get all the good gigs? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck. Go win. Go get those gigs. Go make a good website. Go. Like, I want to see a fight. I don't want to hear you bitching and moaning. Not naming names. But, so, hats off to you, Scott. I am...
Oh, I know the name you're talking
It's
about.
called Mulholland, I think, is or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah, well, thanks.
yeah, thanks.
I don't know what that sponsorship means.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's
I
not.
don't know how it's tangible at this point.
It ain't enough to buy a bottle of Lagavulin, but the point is, I wanted to reward the fact that. Well, first of all, we haven't even announced this podcast yet. Like, we haven't even done the work because I got so backed up with Vassos DeLorean. But
Right.
he's probably made a very good 6-month investment. So we got to say something about him for the next 6 months. So, congrats to you, sir. I hope you have all the luck in the world with Ready Player One. Because neither of us saw that coming when we were talking last fall. But is Ready Player One?
How's it doing? What's the numbers like? Do you know?
It exceeded all expectations. I think it's going to make $60 million in the open weekend. So, that ain't bad. It wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to make 40. So it's not like Black Panther.
I'll actually go see it again.
Why, in 3D and all that?
Yeah, I got a feeling like in 3D it'll probably be pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, I will be honest. I was yawning a little. It didn't grab me the way I had hoped it would. I think I told you this. I thought the main character should be like a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
I think that would have been. In fact, God, now I really would like to have seen a movie where the 10-year-old is in this virtual world being an adult. You know what I mean? Like, he's got in the virtual world, he's an adult, but at home,
he's just a kid.
Yeah, but he's
he's getting all this adult world action and not
he's
knowing
trying.
how to
Yeah,
process
that's
it.
a great story. I would have loved to have seen him go through it that way and figure it out that way. I didn't give a shit about.
Maybe it'll be ready. Maybe you can do that in Ready Player 2.
Right. I just didn't give a shit about the kid. He's 19. He lost his parents, and I think I told you. I'm like,
Wow,
So-
dude, he's 19. He lost his parents. He lives in the Stacks in Columbus.
fucking Columbus.
The Stacks.
With no Buckeye shit anywhere. Anybody from Columbus watched Ready Player One and went, "Where's the fucking Buckeye stuff?" Like, I got 2 Buckeye things right over there. Like, come on, I should probably have a little more representation.
Oh, you only got one camera going today.
Yeah, fuck, I'm done editing, dude.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You do that stuff pretty quickly, man.
I know, but I don't sleep. I'd like to sleep.
Do you know that I've had Adobe's entire suite
I know.
for almost 2 years?
And
I
you
mean,
don't
the
use
entire suite,
You
the
don't-
entire every brand new version of it for $50 a month.
You pay $50 a month?
A month. I haven't opened it.
I didn't realize that, brother. I still have the same Adobe for like 15 years.
I have an editor's dream
Yeah,
at my disposal.
whatever. If people knew what I made Fastest DeLorean on, they'd like that. It was all Photoshop from like 2000 or 99. Like, I just listen. Unless you're doing specific stuff, you don't need the upgrades. I was in 4K,
I didn't have anything.
so I had to
I didn't
go
have
high.
anything, and I didn't want to get a bootleg one because I want to bitch and moan for
got it.
customer service. You
I
know,
understand.
if something goes wrong. But
Yes.
yeah, I might as well. I haven't used it at all, so I estimate that's 2 years. That's going to be a lot.
That's
About
unbelievable.
a couple $1,000.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Spent a couple $1,000 just to
Yeah,
to
you know,
say-
it's one of those business expenses that just get lost in the. When you need it, and it's there. Apparently, I haven't needed it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're a lot of flash sometimes.
Yeah, that's why you used the fundamentally
Yeah.
old one.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? My documentary is on Amazon.
Free to view to
free to
Amazon
view. Free to
Prime
please rate and
members.
review.
The fastest
Oh, so-
DeLorean in the world.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. March 8th, I got a text.
Yeah.
I'm in the DMV trying to get those plates. I got them, see?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you told me you got 'em, the burned up one.
But they let me keep the burned up ones, so I can keep
Yeah.
those forever.
Right.
And I get a text that says, "Okay, your movie's out," and I'm like, and I'm all like jumping, and I'm waiting for the
Quickest
stuff to-
release in the history of ever.
Yeah, they
What
told
do
me
you
to
do?
be
Sign the deal on Monday, it gets released on
well,
Wednesday?
they told me it'd be like 20 to 30 days or whatever, but they were able to get it up quicker. And so away we go, and we start pushing and pimping and so forth. And I finally released that new trailer of the Ready. Oh, and then the Ready Player One red carpet, dude. There's so much shit that's happened in a month. God, I can't even.
I was supposed to say, so what's up with you?
Oh, dude.
But-
so what's up with us now? It's switched a little bit. We're all doing the same thing.
No, you're doing a lot more.
Hey, you're in Ready Player One.
Yeah, that's.
I was just on the red carpet.
Yeah, you've seen more Ready Player One action than I have. Oh, dude. So this is what I found out.
You're in it. Oh, what?
I'm a Easter egg. Someone
Right.
said.
And? Yeah, you're
I didn't know that.
Oh, that just means they just took something from a different movie. Something
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, it's something you can look in. I mean, you're a little less hidden than other Easter eggs. Like they did a rapt focus on your face and came back. I was like, wow, man, he's in that motherfucker. Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah, well, you took the shot that went onto social media.
Yeah, I took the. There's a whole video of it. I videotaped the whole scene.
Because I was fumbling with the phone. I didn't even see it in real time.
All right, but let's do this in order. So the movie comes out. You get a bunch of reviews, doing well. Everybody seems to like it, except the one dude who said I said fuck too much. Sir, you are right, but you can go fuck yourself. Because if any of you
Not
can,
really, you don't have to do that.
if you can live that tale without saying the F word, go fuck yourself, dude. This actually upsets me a little bit because you know the scene when I'm putting that car on the truck.
See, when I'm running for office, these are the tapes that are going to come back and haunt me.
You've just gone like you smile on these parts. I'm not running for shit, dude. Donald Trump's the fucking president. Obviously, what you say doesn't matter. That doesn't make a difference. I'm not grabbing anybody by the fucking pussy and make it come on. Yeah, I say fuck a lot because I'm honest. But you know the scene when I put my car on the truck and it looks like cows should be in the goddamn car,
right?
And I'm like,
and it's raining,
right? In the movie, it works out because there's the rest of the movie, and at some point we're racing it. At that time, the week that car was gone before it got to Columbus, fuck is the only word you could think of.
Yeah.
That was scary as shit. Everything about that movie was so high stress.
Your phone calls were weird.
It wasn't good, man. That wasn't good. So, eat me.
I remember you said, what if he just takes off with my car?
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Literally nothing I could do at that point. I have a piece of paper. And what, am I going to get a lawyer? And, there's a guy, well, we can't find him. You gave your car to what? You gave your car to who? Yeah, not good. Very stressful. And something I might have to deal with if we get that Comic-Con in Washington. Because I'm not driving my car to Washington. Fuck.
I don't know why you don't invest in the trailer.
Well, it's not that, dude. Where do I put it? That's what people keep asking. There's one for sale right now. Martin's got a beautiful one for sale. It's like 15,000, 16,000, whatever. And it's not the money.
It's a covered one.
No, it's not covered.
It costs that much uncovered?
Well, it's kind of cool. It's like a pickup truck. It's all one piece. It's gorgeous. I would love to own it. Where am I going to put that car? You can't park a white van on a street in L.A. Shit. Tag it.
You can,
yeah,
but it becomes a canvas.
It's not going to be white.
No, if you had somebody airbrush the time machine on the side or something,
I think people would leave it alone?
I think they'd leave it alone.
Yeah, but then people will know who the fuck that is, and they'd be like, God damn it, you're parked in front of my house. There's no street cleaning here, so you can park in front of somebody's house forever. And it pisses them off, dude. I get people, when I park my trailer out there for 2 days because I have a gig or so, people get pissed. So, anyway, so the movie comes out, everything's cool, and then Ready Player One started, right?
Right.
And start getting to hear about it and so forth. There was a gig that
He's mostly Flash right now. I'm kind of fundamental.
No. It changes. It changes halfway. No, what happens is AG, there's a gig, have your time machine on display for 18, they needed it for 18 days.
AG is another time machine owner who lives in well, I guess that's not really northern California. It's kind of...
Middle.
Yeah, middle.
2 hours north.
Yeah.
It's
San Luis Obispo.
It's north enough that he doesn't do LA gigs.
Right.
He does, but it's hard for him, and God bless him, he lives really far away. I'm amazed he can get what he gets. But he's very professional and has a great site, all that kind of stuff. But I couldn't do 18 days. I couldn't not. March was the busiest month of my life. So I presumed that he was also going to get the Ready Player One red carpet, right? Because he's right down there. All they had to do was take it out of the thing for 2 hours and put it back. But I'm talking with these people about Monday the 26th, had no idea what it was, blah, 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 and they're trying to, how much time...
Oh, you didn't know it was a Ready Player One premiere?
So I'm sitting on March 9th, I'm celebrating with Talia about the movie coming out, getting all the reviews, it's all exciting. And I get an email, and it says, it's a Squarespace somebody bought, they put a half down on it. And it said, all the information, the time I'm going to be there, Dolby Theater, Ready Player One red carpet. And I went... What the fuck. Oh my god. And so it was awesome. I'm like, oh my god, this is like the greatest week ever. Then a week later, I get a call from them. They go, is there any way we can cancel? And I said, I'm sorry, we're past the time frame to cancel, but you don't have to pay the remainder. That's totally fine. And I knew they figured, oh well, shit, we can just move it.
This is for you guys. I already know this.
Right. But they didn't cancel because I said no. I guess. I don't know. I wasn't being a dick about it. It was just no. I already booked it.
But when you told them they couldn't cancel, did you know it was Ready Player One?
Then I did, yeah.
Oh.
But that's not why I did it. It's like, no, I'm not giving you your money back. I can't.
Right.
Fuck you. Like,
You have a no refund policy?
No, you have 24 hours to cancel anything.
Oh.
Yeah. No problem whatsoever. No questions asked. I'll give you the money. But after that, I start paying fees and taxes and fuck you. No, that's how that works. You put your credit card down. Anyway, so they will go ahead and pay the rest of it, and I'm on the red carpet for Ready Player One, and then I get a text from somebody that says Don's in the movie,
Yeah, that was a trip.
and I'm like, what? And they're like, it's not little either. It's a very prominent. This poster, like the first time we see it, you don't really see it, and then they zoom in on your focus on your face and rack focus back. I'm like, holy shit! So I'm calling you from the red carpet. By the way, Don could have been on the red carpet with me.
But I was working. I was earning a living like Adam was.
But I made my $2,000 on the red carpet. What did you do that day?
I tend to make close to that sometimes.
Were you like a guy in a crowd?
I was several.
Yeah, man. See,
No, what did I do that day? What was I doing? I was
You were right there. You
I was
could've
doing
come
this
in
new
with me.
show, Angie Tribeca. Well, it's not a new show; it's the second season. But I had to do 2 episodes of Angie Tribeca. You know,
and there's no way to
yeah. And see,
reschedule
the
it.
Ready Player One premiere is over with. But Angie Tribeca, those residuals will live forever.
That's it. Listen, I understand. A job is a job is a job.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave a job to do that.
Yeah.
But the good news
I
is...
wanted to be there, and I tried to pretend like it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw you having so much fun, and like, oh yeah, look who's here now. Oh, Chris Lloyd is here. Oh, he's sitting in my car. And what are you doing?
You know what's
Dick.
what's so funny about it is I don't usually play the jealousy game at all, right? Because I know the other owners, they want these gigs and so forth. Man, you can have them. I gotta pay bills. Like, that's it.
Right.
If that had been another one of the owners on there, I've met Christopher Lloyd. But once you're there,
You know,
and you're getting paid,
and
like,
all that Ready Player One,
and then you're standing there and you're looking
hype
around,
and hoopla, and paparazzi taking pictures of you.
well, and then you know what was crazy was like you hang out with so many people, and then Kate Capshaw was there, obviously Steven Spielberg's wife, but dude, that's the hot girl from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Like, in my head, now I'm 10, going, oh God, like my first boy girl thing was with that woman right there. I don't know what to say, like then you start kind of geeking. Anything 80s, I start kind of geeking out. So yeah, it was fun. And what's the most fun about that was that you do it, and then you get in your car, and you just drive home. I was home in 10 minutes. And then you're home, and I took part of the carpet. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
I cut the... So there, I had the Ready Player One red carpet. I'm going to cut up parts
We
of...
have parcels going
yeah.
now
No,
for
I don't know.
only $39,
You know what I'm gonna do?
$9.99,
$95, right. No, I'm going to put parts of the DeLorean that
Right.
burned up in the fire that wasn't burnt. I'm going to like have a piece. You can have a piece of the DeLorean and Ready Player One all in one thing. Maybe we'll do some charity kind of thing. Raise some money. I think that's an awesome
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought it's not all about money for Contras. It's a little bit though. So what was nice about that was then I was able to get a new trailer, which I'm very proud of, which shows the Ready Player One connection. Because I'm from Columbus, Ohio, raised a time machine. That kid
You are
is
the
from Columbus,
luckiest dude ever.
It worked out.
The timing for this is bananas.
Ohio. It is so bananas. It's so good. And unfortunately, since I do not have a great network to push it, it's not going to help as much as it could if I had a better... My problem is, like, I got Facebook friends, and I shared the first trailer, and like 3,500 people watched it. I shared the second trailer, and like 1,000 people watched it. It didn't matter that it was a better trailer. They were like, yeah, we seen this, bitch. What are you doing next?
Wow.
They want to know what's new. What's new?
I have 200 people who watch it. I need to up my what do you call it, friend list a little bit.
Well, and now everybody's getting rid of Facebook because they're like, oh my God, they have all our information.
Oh my God, they don't have all my information.
Yeah, they do have my information because I fucking gave it to them. They don't have the stuff I didn't give to them.
They don't have. All they have for me is like pictures and saw a couple little stupid posts.
This is what I don't get
But
about
those apps and stuff that everybody's using, this does data mining.
Yeah.
I'm not
but even if it is, I know what I signed up for. I think this is where I have a little bit of an advantage of being the first video blogger, right? Like, I know what I'm putting online. Mm-hmm. I've been doing it for 20 years, right?
Yeah, but the idiots out there that don't know what they're doing, they're just putting it, like these idiots that do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like dumb videos, like literally crimes.
Well, but like they put their gender out there, they put their age out there. Right. That's the information people want.
Yeah.
They put, they can tell by the amount of things you share, whether you're liberal or you're conservative and so forth. That's valuable to advertisers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think Facebook's evil. I think they're very clear on what they're doing.
Yeah.
The only thing I have an issue with Facebook
they're
is...
an information company.
But they're not anymore. They keep acting like they're a data company. They're kind of a media company now.
They are a media company.
Right, but there's a difference. When you just say, oh, we're a data company, blah, 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 blah. Well, no, you're actually the cover of New York Times, and you allow fake shit on the cover of New York Times.
I know one thing. I know their stock dropped like a... what's really heavy? Like a medicine ball.
Drink up? Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, well, it'll come and go. Listen, nobody's going to get rid of Facebook. The only thing you see, Elon Musk said he'd buy it and delete it. Did you see that?
No, that's hysterical.
He's like, I'll buy it right now. He said, I offered to Mark Zuckerberg to buy Facebook, and then I will delete the whole thing.
Wow.
Now that's pimp.
Wow.
That's awesome. God bless you, sir.
Wow.
I don't believe he'll do that.
A billion years.
Yeah. So whatever. He put a guy in.
But they lost something like $10 billion over the last week.
No, I get why people are.
Was it that much?
It's a lot, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
People are scared, but they're still going to stay on it because they're addicted to it. It's a great way to get news if you know how to read news.
Yeah, but it's... Wait a minute, I got to check my feed. See if I have any... What do you call it? When
I swear to God, the baby boomers are so much worse with this shit than we are. Like, texting and driving, I swear it's your fucking generation. My phone is off, bitch. What are you doing?
I need to see what David Hogg is doing today. I have a lot of.
I drink a lot since
I have Facebook wars. I have Facebook wars with crazy people on both sides.
There's a lot.
Crazy zealots on the left, crazy zealots on the right.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Stuck in the middle.
Clowns to the left of me.
It gets quite interesting. Here I am.
It took you a second. No, I was actually going to bring that up with Roseanne. Did you watch Roseanne on the first
I've
run?
never watched Roseanne.
Okay, well, let me explain a couple things to you. Roseanne, the first run, first 5-6 years, some of the best sitcom writing I've ever... I actually used to study it when I was trying to write stuff. Beautiful character development, amazingly well written. It was just one of the best sitcoms of all time. It's up there with All in the Family, Cosby Show, like just an incredible show. So when I heard, it was going to be about a Trump supporter, I'm like, it broke my heart. I was like, this is kind of fucked up. So I watched, because I had to. It was the most influential show in my life. And so I sit down and watch the first episode, and I go, oh, they're tricking us. Oh, something. Oh, fuck.
What do you mean?
They're trolling everybody.
With the Roseanne show?
Oh yeah, it's not. It's. I almost don't want to say this because once conservatives figure this out, they're not going to watch it anymore. But it is 1,000% a liberal show.
I always thought it was.
But I mean, this new dude. First of all, Sarah Gilbert's gay. Wanda Sykes is a writer, gay. Laurie Metcalf, I don't know what her gender politics are, but she's clearly
Wanda Sykes writes for the show?
Yes.
Wow.
So it's all of these very elite, liberal Hollywood people writing a show, and while yes, Roseanne, the human being, is just batshit crazy. She's like that. Here's why I have a friend, one of the golfers on here, who has the same feelings as one Roseanne Barr. All right? We don't have to say his name because I like him too much. But I've already accepted all his conspiracy theory bullshit, and I still care about him, and I like the guy, and I will support him and root for him, although he's batshit fucking crazy when it comes to conspiracy theories. He can't stop, right?
I'm playing guess which one.
You know it's...
I don't... Yeah, but anyway, go ahead.
Come on, man.
Go ahead. We were on the camera.
It's... Come on, yeah. Anyway, but even though I thought you knew that about him. But I love the guy. Like, I just can't help but like him, and I think a lot of us have dealt with the fact that some of our friends are kind of nuts. They could go on the conspiracy bandwagon, but you're not going to stop being their friend.
Right.
Well, it's like everybody in Roseanne is dealing with the fact that someone who means a lot to them, that part of their life was very important, and they care about her. She's kind of nuts. Okay?
She's batshit crazy.
She's pretty intense. And what's happening is they're writing this show around her, and they're including some of her stuff, right? The character Roseanne is a Trump supporter.
I gotta believe that she's an executive producer.
No, Sarah
She's
Gilbert.
not?
That's what I'm saying. She has nothing to do with any of this stuff, but she does say some.
Sarah Gilbert's the executive producer?
Yes, that's what I keep trying to tell people.
How does that happen?
Because she's the showrunner. She wants to run everything. That's what I'm saying. This is not a Trump show. It's not at all. In fact, the stuff that, like, for example, they're going to say grace, right? And Roseanne says, Jackie, would you like to take a knee? That's funny.
That's hysterical.
That's fucking funny.
It's
now,
hysterical.
I completely am on Kaepernick's side.
Right.
I love what he's sitting doing that for. I love what he's drawing attention to. But that's funny. That's fucking funny. Okay, so what they're doing is they're giving some moments of levity and equality in it. You know,
both sides of the coin.
right? And the grandson, Darlene's kid, is gender fluid. Okay.
I don't know any of these characters.
I know he's a little boy.
I know John Goodman.
Right. John Goodman's the same thing. The perfect example. The grandson is gender fluid, meaning he's a little boy who likes to dress up in girls' clothes, and they just let him. But the whole family.
And this is supposed to be a conservative show.
That's what I'm trying to say. They let him, and they support him, and they love him. Except Dan.
This conservatives is completely flipped.
Right. Except Dan is like, you're going to get your fucking ass kicked. To take.
Who is Dan?
John Goodman.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
I can see that character saying that.
He's like,
here's the real deal, buddy.
He's like, I hope you have some fast shoes on. Here's a pocket knife. Like, he's doing exactly what he would do. Roseanne loves her grandson. She wants to make sure he really wants to do this because he's about to get his ass kicked. But they're all very supportive. Oh, and there's a cross-dressing 10-year-old in this fucking television show. It's the most progressive show I've ever seen.
Oh, my God.
But none of the fucking liberals will watch it, so they don't know that. And the conservatives are watching it, and they're only seeing the conservative stuff.
They're only seeing that she supports Trump.
And that Trump actually called her. So they love it. But the ones that are watching it, some of them are going, hey, this is some bullshit. What the fuck am I watching here? and then all my friends on Facebook are like, we're standing against this. We will never watch this shit. And I'm like, oh.
I just never watched it.
Right. If you
period.
never watched it, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's stunning to watch how this is working because Sarah Gilbert's trolling everybody. Like, it is the most progressive show on television, and it has Trump never watched it. I guarantee you he didn't watch it. Fox News did a whole story about how, the Trump show had 18 million watch the first night.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I heard.
That's absurd. And Trump calls her. He hasn't watched it. The people at Fox didn't watch it. Like, this is this epic April Fool's Day prank.
Yeah.
It's crazy what's happening. And so
you got to believe somebody watched it and had to say
well,
something.
little by little you're starting to see a couple of stories come out, but I wonder if they're going through the same thing I'm going through, which is, can we maybe let's just let this go? Because I think it actually would, I love my mother dearly. Some of the things she thinks is insane. Right? Like, we all have those people in our family, but we don't stop supporting them. People are like, oh, I heard it. She likes Trump, so I'm never going to watch her shit. Dude, I mean, at some point, it is about the art. And there's that fucking thing. Roseanne didn't pull a Cosby and drug 50 women and rape them. Like, she just has bizarre conspiracy theory political views. There's a difference. If there was a reboot of Cosby
She
Show...
grabbed her crotch during the singing the
But do you remember why she did that?
I don't care, but dude takes a knee and the world goes bananas. This is some bull.
Right.
I call BS.
Right, but the story behind that thing, and I remember this at the time, she was hanging out with the baseball players, and the baseball players said, it would be really funny is if, like us, you grab your crotch and spit like a baseball player. That's what she was trying to do. But then, of course, the news takes over and says, look, she's, defaming America by doing it. It was a joke that sucked. Or she did the thing with the Jewish magazine. She's Jewish.
Yeah, she did the Hitler thing.
Yeah, but she was trying to be edgy and satirical. She did an awful job of it. That's fucking awful.
Horrible
right,
job.
But she's trying to be radical. She's trying to be a shock jock. She fucked up. That doesn't mean she wants to burn Jews. She's actually like a war hawk. she's like a literal war hawk. Like she wants to.
You know a lot about Roseanne Barr.
I do. I really.
Her name used to be Roseanne Arnold, huh?
No, other way around. It was Roseanne Barr. Then it was Roseanne Arnold. And
now
back
it's
to Roseanne Barr
Barr.
again. Yeah.
I always used to get her husband and John Goodman mixed up.
Ooh, I'm sure that pisses John off.
Kind of like back in the days of Happy Days, I used to get their father mixed up with Bosley from Charlie's Angels. You're a little young for that.
No, I know those two. But apparently all white people look the same, is what you're saying.
No, just those two. just those examples.
Oh, that's some funny shit. Aha! Yes, anyway, Roseanne. Very good. Very good. Impressive. Anyway, so yeah, Ready Player One comes out, so we have to go see it. So we go see it.
Yeah.
I
go to the movie with Adam.
Yeah, and he's dropping a fastest DeLorean in the world.
Those little cards.
Business cards. Do you have one on you? Wait, I got one right here. Oh.
Yeah, they're in my backpack. I think I left my backpack in
Boom.
the car.
Fastest DeLorean in the world cards.
We're putting these in the theater. Adam was a little uncomfortable at first because he's never promoted a club. Apparently,
I've never ghetto marketed before, which is apparently where you just drop fucking cards everywhere you go.
You have to put them.
He's like
amongst the publications very nicely. Just leave it like that, and someone will go, "Oh, there's a DeLorean." All I got to do is see a DeLorean.
Yeah,
once you see a DeLorean, it draws your interest, and then you can tell if there were none on the floor.
It's funny. I pissed everybody off at that club I was at a couple nights ago.
Which club? Oh, wow.
No, I was
the
at
guy with the microwave
exchange. Yeah, I was at this. I did an event, one of 13 events in March, sir. 13. That's a lot. It was a bunch of DJs, apparently really famous DJs. I went to their page, had like 250,000 likes on Facebook. I'm like, wow, how the fuck do you do that? Anyway, one of the DJs has a goddamn microwave on his head. And so they're doing this short film, and at the end of the short film, they have the car drive up, and they get out. But of course, I'm driving the car, and then they cut, and then the guys get out. And so when I pull up and open the thing, there's a line of people there, and they're screaming their heads off. And I'm like, oh, I got an idea. And I grab all my cards, and I'm like, here you go, here you go, here you go. And they're all grabbing it, like thinking they're getting something free. And then I go help them set up the shot or whatever, and I walk back, and there's all these people going, Amazon Prime Video, what the fuck? And they were all pissed off. And I said, hey, it's my movie. And they're like, we thought it was a coupon, man. Fuck you, dude. So
you're dealing with what do they call it? Are these millennials? No, these are millennials.
Gen Z.
These are Gen. They're not even X's. These are just like
I don't know,
newbies.
I think people are realizing that once pop culture splintered, there's no more generations. You know what I mean? We keep trying to label this stuff, but when there's not a community pop culture, there is no generation anymore.
Like the little kid that was here today.
Oh yeah, totally. It doesn't matter. It's all mixed up.
He'll be caught up in this Back to the Future thing until he has kids.
Right. But the reason we had baby boomers and the reason we had Gen X,
because there's a lot of sex going on after World War II.
Right. That's one of the reasons. But I'm saying the reason they were able to have a label is because you all watch the same 3 TV shows. Or TV stations.
Yeah.
You watch the Time magazine meant something, right? And even for my generation, even with cable at the end of my youth.
Do you know anybody else that actually watched the John F. Kennedy funeral on television?
Yeah.
Who?
My grandparents.
That's not even funny, dude. That's not even funny.
I did that for you.
You didn't even let me get my setup in. That's wrong.
I knocked you before you had a chance, brother.
That's wrong, man. That's just so wrong.
Wait, what the fuck? You were 4 years old when that happened.
I was 4 years old, dude. I remember seeing it on TV, man.
You remember?
Yeah, it was in black and white too.
Yeah,
it was in black and white. Yeah, but I remember seeing that, and I remember being pissed off because there were no cartoons on that day. There were no cartoons on. The cartoons were in color.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, the news was in black and white.
No, I'm lying.
Okay.
Everything was in black and white back then.
Well, 60.
I didn't get color till 68.
60. I was going to say it was late 60s when that became commercially
68,
available.
Yeah.
Now, when you could go to the movies, you could see
color.
It
was in color, yeah. Dude, I used to go to the movies and see double feature for 15 cents.
In my day.
I am old.
Yes, is it hitting you?
But look at me.
Let's talk about how old he is.
Let's look at me. You can Google it.
So no. So
you can Google it.
So yesterday,
what happened yesterday?
We're doing a golf tournament, and for whatever reason, Don decides to take this one seriously, and so he's doing good. And it's a bracket. It's a top 8, and he works his way down to the final 4. He gets to the championship round against Matt, the best golfer out there. I'm already out. And right before he's about to start his championship round against the best golfer, he's like, I bet I can dunk a basketball. And I'm like, no, he can't. And he's like, I can do it. So this dumb motherfucker, he tried to dunk the basketball twice. Like, almost throw, and he's like out of breath, and then it's like, okay, it's time to tee up. And Don's like, oh shit, I'm not 18 anymore. Who? And your first 2 holes, you destroyed them. You got like a double bogey on, and that was the end.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't get a double bogey.
You got a 3 on it. Anyway.
No, I just didn't get it. I didn't do bad at all. I just didn't get as many birdies as Matt. I didn't get any bogeys.
Yes, you did.
No,
you got
I didn't.
a 3 on hole 2.
No,
That's
I did
a bogey.
not.
Yes, you did. Don.
No, you're talking about where I missed the short putt? That was the par 3 from over there.
No.
It was.
I literally have it on my phone, if you'd like to see it. But no, you hit a tee shot, you missed it, and then when you went to make the par, it rolled right back. And you had to go it in 3. You made a 3. That's a bogey. Yes. Why? Because you decided to dunk a basketball for no fucking reason in the middle.
Who wound up in the championship? I forgot.
You and Matt.
And who didn't? Touche.
7. I got 7 trophies up there. They're dusty as fuck because it's been like 3 years.
You make them.
But I still had to beat all these guys, dude. You got 1. You'll get 1 now. Well, you're going to be in France. Oh, and then what's coming up? This is what's crazy. April's not crazy. Shit, no, May is crazy.
May is crazy. May is crazy.
We have we were doing a Q&A at a drive-in in Houston, which is nuts. There is a Comic-Con, which we are trying to get a Q&A in, which Don is going to be in, the Epic Icon Comic-Con. Trying to get Fastest DeLorean shown there. Don is then going to be going to Cannes, and he is going to be hanging with the distributors of
Indie Rights Film.
Fastest DeLorean in the world.
Fastest DeLorean in the world. Indie Rights Film will be in Cannes.
And I remember,
and if you can,
if I remember correctly, maybe was it last? I think it was last time. It was the last that you said, if you get me into those parties in Cannes, you will have made Don great again. I believe that's what you said. And I would have to say I am doing my job.
Perhaps Don will be made great again.
Don great again.
Cheers to that.
Yes, sir. I'm very excited to help you out, man. No, and I'm also very happy you have all the people in Back to the Future. You're the only one in Ready Player One. I like that.
Ready Player One. I'm an Easter egg. I never knew I was an egg.
Yeah. I mean, what's funny is that the car is the biggest star.
Of course.
Yeah, right. But now it's you. Yeah. No, I'm very excited about Ready Player One. I'm a little saddened that
I really got to see it again. It was really sensory overload with so many pop references.
No, I liked all that. I'm very frustrated about the fact that the lead character wasn't more. You didn't care about
it, man.
Come on, man.
Get past it.
Make him 10.
I cared about H. I can't.
Oh, the black girl.
Okay, it was a low voiced black man that turned out to be a black girl. I cared about Artemis.
That's racist.
No, I cared about Artemis.
You know, you were happy there was a black person in it, and you would have sex with Artemis. So what the fuck's the difference? What am I missing here? Isn't Artemis the girl?
Yeah, but who brought up the sex part?
What else would you have cared about? There's nothing else to care about.
Her story.
What story is that, Don?
That she had to always live with this little cherry mark on her face, and she always felt compelled to have to explain it.
That's a target. Anyway,
he's so crass. He's just crass.
I should edit that one out. That one's kind of bad. No, she's a beautiful girl. She was on the red carpet. I hung out with her. It's funny, I hung out with everybody from the movie, but I hadn't seen the movie.
Didn't know who they were.
And then I go back and I'm like, oh fuck, there they were.
It's literally no names.
Well, Simon Pegg is kind of a big name.
Which one is Simon Pegg?
That was the co-owner of Oasis. Yeah,
Anorak, who played the crazy man.
No. The crazy man's partner.
The evil guy.
No. Crazy Man's partner was Simon Pegg. He had his wife. C.J. Morrow or C something. Wow, you remember a lot more about this than I do.
Yeah.
No, I was just frustrated. Listen, your parents dying is sad when you're a kid, but when you're 18 or 19, it's like go get laid and fucking drunk like we all do. Like,
how about those graphics?
I don't get it. Yeah, whatever. Graphics don't impress me much, man. I've seen them in my headset. That's great, but I would like to.
It's like this. It's like this. Can a rich man really know the plight of a poor man?
Yes.
How?
If he was always rich, no.
Exactly.
Okay.
You've always known about video and how this goes and this, that, and the other. I know nothing about it. There are lots of people that know nothing about it. So they will look at that and they will say, this is amazing.
All right,
it looks
so
real.
if any of you stopped watching movies in 1985, you will be blown away by Ready Player One, just like Don was.
This is a sardonic ass right here.
Oh, you give me a couple of compliments. I'm funny. At least I think I'm funny.
No, you funny. You don't shut up. You have not shut up this podcast.
Go ahead. What happened to you?
What's
up with you, Don?
I have nothing to say. He said everything for me. He told you about the Epic Icon Comic Con, so I can't tell you about that. He told you about Ready Player One, so I can't tell you about that.
You're wearing Fastest DeLorean in the world.
Wearing Fastest DeLorean, so obviously we don't tell you about that. So this is the Adam Contra stuff.
All right, well here, I'll let you take over real quick. We're right at the end. All right, what are we at here? Hang on, let me see exactly what we're at. Oh yeah, we have a few more minutes. So Trump. We haven't talked about Trump yet.
I don't really like to.
Why?
Because, man, he is the president of the United States of America.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, man, do not disrespect that office.
So how are you thinking about Mueller? I'm excited now. I'm feeling.
Dude,
you feel it coming?
No, it's like this is a TV show. This dude thrives off of ratings.
Right.
It's a TV show. This is not a government. This is a TV show.
It's awful.
And the antagonist in could have
it would have been antagonist before that. Now it's antagonist.
The antagonist, according to the president, is Mueller, because he doesn't want him to do what he's doing, because he has apparently worked from the periphery all the way to the inside, and these cards are about to fall. Heavy.
I always thought it would take at least a year, right?
It's taken about a year.
Well, Mueller started May 8th, May 9th. So
I guess that...
Right, so we're right there.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm trying to think of when people will watch this.
And then the attorneys, the big-time attorneys that are falling out, and you got that one dude, and from what I understand, he's a religious law expert, that Jay guy. And then the other guy is he's the counsel for the White House.
Right.
Not the president.
Yeah, dude.
The White House.
It's ugly, man. It is now fascinating to watch, because if you know anything about legal dramas or how they took down...
I'm fearful that Trump supporters would do a armed rebellion.
Okay. It's going to happen eventually. Let's get it over with. This is what I said when he got elected. Why elect Hillary and kick the can down the road? Do you want to deal with this? Let's do this. Do we need a civil war? Let's do this shit.
John Lennon say?
John Lennon dead. So give peace a chance. Fuck you.
Peace a chance.
Apparently that didn't work.
Okay, no. Okay, we'll go Lenny Kravitz then. He's still alive. Let love rule.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
I can't be that pessimistic, man.
Donald Trump is the president of the United States.
That's considered an anomaly.
No.
I'm sure that we could go back in history and find some presidents. Like that one, I can't remember, but it was the time that Boardwalk Empire, it was during that era, the 20s. Yeah. The guy with the mistress and the baby and one of those guys. He was a loser. I mean, there have been loser presidents.
There's not, but yeah, this is preceding world wars and like... the Valentine's Day Massacre and like awful, like we're about to have, something's about to explode. Like, it's pretty clear. Listen, when the right wing is making fun of children that were in a massacre, we've clearly crossed a fucking line, dude. These kids were in a massacre.
You are preaching to the choir, man. I've had so many conversations with some of my right-wing friends, and I'm going like, wow, even the kids aren't off limits? Like, I've heard them call the most vile names.
Well, but it's because they think it's fake. This is what I come back to. It's an information issue. They've seen enough information that says these guys are actors that never happened, that they feel okay making fun of it. But what kills me is if you take the time, there is video in the classroom of the shooting and walking over bloody children. It's video. If you think that's fake, go fuck yourself. I mean, some of these kids that were on that stage...
But that's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, no, I know.
They're not going to ever believe anything. And if Mueller comes with the goods and Trump is removed from office or resigns...
Right, he'll resign.
He'll resign. Of course he'll resign. He'll never go to jail.
No.
But...
That'll be part of the plea deal.
His followers... I really believe of course, their armed rebellion will be short-lived, but I got a feeling some people are going to do crazy things.
Right. But the way I actually now how I think it's going to happen, I guess it's now time to make our bets. If I know anything about Mueller from the way he has built the pyramid, right? You do the foundation and you work up. He's going to get to the point where he goes to Trump and he says, Kushner, life in prison. Ivanka, life in prison. Donald Trump Jr., life in prison. And all of that can be...
That's what he did to Flynn.
All of that can be 5 years if you resign and you admit to this. If you do not resign and admit to this, and then he's going to walk away, and his lawyers are going to be like, blah, 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 and he's going to have no choice.
His lawyer's going to be from Jacoby and Myers,
right? That's what we're leading to. There will be no impeachment because the GOP is insane. But yeah, I think we're seeing that happen.
And for those of you who don't know, Jacoby and Myers is a big law firm here in Los Angeles that does automobile accidents.
Right. Jacoby and Myers. If you watch too much daytime, you obviously watch too much daytime TV. Whenever I'm doing GolfCon stuff and I would have the TV on, daytime TV is the worst fucking TV in the world, dude.
It's all mind control, all of it.
Daytime TV is awful. Like, from all of the ads to, like, come to the shitty community colleges where they just take your money and you don't get anything, to You Are Not the Father, to...
those shows.
It's just... And that's all it is all day.
All day long.
All day. It's the worst shit ever.
They prime you with sugar in the morning with game shows.
Yeah. And then you hate yourself by fucking afternoon. Passes 5 o'clock, you're like, fuck this.
And then here comes the news and depresses your ass.
Yep. And then the whole cycle starts over again. Woo! Yeah, it's rough, dude. It is rough.
You stay up late at night and the commercials go from 30 seconds to 3 minutes.
Yes. Oof.
So this is Easter Sunday.
Yeah, all of this is Easter. I never even thought about that. It's Easter. We had the best Easter egg hunt of all time this year. I went hard this time on my kids. Like, usually it's easy. Last year I kind of spiced things up by throwing a bunch of golf balls out so they couldn't tell which one was Easter eggs. This year I made it so they couldn't find anything. Cam, about halfway through, was a little fucking pissed. He was like, I can't find any of these eggs. I'm like, yeah, it's hard, bitch. Like, you need to work for this. He was angry. He was like, he was gonna have a fit because he's like, where are these goddamn eggs?
He freaking hysterical. I had the best meme today. I shared somebody's meme. It had Freud sitting in a chair, and then next to the chair was like a Chase Lounge, and it had the Easter Bunny in the Chase Lounge going like this. And the caption said, I don't know where the eggs come from, and I have no idea why I have a compulsion to hide them.
You know what's weird about April Fool's now?
What?
It's you saw what I posted today, which was it's all lost its punch because every news story you have to wonder if it's fake.
It's real, yeah. That's
so now there's no April Fool's Day because everything is fake.
When is the last time Easter fell on April Fool's Day?
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of
weird. That's a
probably about 7 years ago. That's kind of how that works, right?
I never recognized or realized it before.
That's just how calendars work. Hey, I got a weird question for you. At some point, we're gonna.
I swear, that's how calendars work. Really?
Can I ask you one more question before you go? I was thinking of this the other day. I want to wait. At some point, we need to do a podcast about race. Like, at some point, we have to bring it up.
What? 100 meters?
Hoo-ha? No, obviously 5K. Come on, dude. That's
5K.
The real man.
No, man. 5K is nothing, man. You got to if you're gonna run, do a marathon.
Have you ever run a marathon?
Yeah. No, a marathon? No way. I'm not stupid.
Have you done a 5K?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to race you in a 5K.
You're white. You'll probably beat me, but I'll tear your ass up in 100 meters.
Now?
Even now. Even freaking now. Even today now.
We have a video, ladies and gentlemen. You think you can beat me at 100 meters?
Oh, dude, I'll tear your ass up. I got long legs. I got one race in me.
Let's just shake on.
I've seen how your feet go. They ducky.
They do. They're ducky. They're ducky. I think it's sometime this summer. There's going to be a race.
And you know I've been working out, right?
I know you have. I gotta knock some pounds off.
Matter of fact, bring the camera. Let's just do it now.
But I couldn't do it now.
Oh, really?
I got jeans on.
And I don't.
100 meters. I don't actually. What is 100 meters?
We'll call it 100 yards. We'll make it. We'll take the metric out. We'll just.
You
make
want
it
to do it
American.
right now in the middle of the street?
I got on Nikes.
bitch, I will do this. I'm that crazy. I'm 35 pounds overweight. I still think I can beat you.
You may have to call 911 on one of us when it's done.
Dude, I want to do this right now. Are you fucking with me?
We're gonna never do another podcast where there's alcohol.
Do you
involved.
want to? I'll do this shit. Let's do this right now.
No, man, no. I
We'll do this.
no.
Let's set a date.
I've got to go eat.
Let's set a date.
Yeah.
We'll practice. I will do this. If I can't beat a 60-year-old man, I'm an asshole. Like, come on. I don't care what color you are. That's bullshit. I got to be able to beat you.
Wow.
I'm just with that.
You know what? You know what? This will not be that damn Maserati situation.
Okay. It's on. I'm excited. We have a moment. We can get people to come. We can like line the field. Dude, I haven't run 100 meters in my life. I'm a distance runner.
Exactly.
I can run for 10 miles.
Yeah, but the sprint, it's all about the quarter mile.
All right. It's kind of like that dunk when you
It's
almost
kinda-
broke your back.
No, actually, I probably could dunk. I had to stretch. I would have to stretch. But you saw I was right there at the rim.
Okay, but dude, even Jordan's having some trouble now. He's 50.
Yeah, but he beat his body up playing
He did.
basketball.
He also gained like 50 pounds. To
Right.
smoke cigars.
I'm still
Yeah.
skinny, and I'm putting on muscle, and I'm pretty fucking awesome.
All right, how long do you think it'd take you to get ready for a 100 meter?
I don't know. Give me like 72 hours.
No, I mean, really? You're ready in 72 hours? I'm going to need a couple months.
No, I don't need that.
Okay,
All
do.
I need is that don't try and put this in me. I just wake up in the morning, do some water, do some eggs for some protein, and it'll be on.
We're going to set up a race, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do this. I'm excited.
Fastest DeLorean in the world.
Fastest, flash of the fundamentals. Which is fastest so?
in the world.
100 meters, 100 yards. What's it? I don't.
100 yards, 100 meters, a little bit longer.
So it's like a football field.
pretty much.
Length of a football field.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to fucking do this more than a. Ooh, all right.
Or we can do it if you feel like you're going to be scared. We can do a 40. Because I'm explosive in a 40. I'll do a 4.7 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're out of frame, but that's all
No,
right.
I'm finished. It's over.
All
Hey
right.
guys, listen.
Good night, till
Flashing the fundamentals. It's cool.
Till
Peace.
May, bitches.
Deuces.
Dude, are you serious? I'm gonna hold you to it. We on tape. I'll do it.
Fuck you up, Adam. Wow, you really think I'm old?
No, it's not that, dude.
No, you said I'm a 60-year-old man.
20 years. I got. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up, dude. I'm all fucking legs.
Oh, fuck you. You are. No, and I'm short. I'm shorter than your fat. He's like, I will fuck you up. He's angry. He's like, oh, we got it on. Fuck golf. Fuck mini golf. He wants to play me. I love it. I love it. Woo.
Flash and the Fundamentals. Two complete opposites solve the world. If you're listening on iTunes, don't forget that you can watch these podcasts by subscribing on our Facebook or YouTube channels.